Hello. Merry Christmas to you all. My name is Lisa, and I love everything makeup, especially colorful makeup, especially indie brands. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. And again, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I kind of figured for this video, to do this in front of my Christmas tree here in my living room. I'm sorry if there's like an echo. We have really tall ceilings, and our living room dining room is kind of like open. So I apologize if there's like an echo. But the best part with this, if you guys have been with me from the beginning, then you know that this is the last video that I will be recording with my phone. And I appreciate you guys being so patient with me. And I just appreciate you guys so much. And from here on out, for your viewing experience will be so much better. Now, I am not tech savvy, okay? And editing is not my thing. And so this is still gonna be a learning curve for me, using my Canon camera, my laptop, which is a Mac Air. Now that I have my lights and my tripod and the cord that I needed and everything, I'm still gonna be, learning as I go. But being able to put some fun editing in here for you guys, for your viewing experience, because that's what's important to me. And hopefully that I'm providing you with, good content, helpful content, comical, because I'm a big goofball. So yeah. And in this video, I figured, why not celebrate Christmas with a little bit of comedy and doing Christmas palette bingo. This is the first time I've ever done palette bingo before, so this is kind of like special, but I'm nervous, and I'm like, I've seen it done hundreds of times here on YouTube with the beauty gurus that I have come to know and love and watch all the time. So it looks like so much fun. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do my very first one on Christmas. So I'm in front of my Christmas tree here in my dining room. So with that, let's get started, okay? So I have another phone here, which is my fiance's phone here, if I can, and it's an Android, and I don't even have a freaking clue with Androids. Okay, we're obviously, okay, here we go. All right. All right, so I have the, on Google, the number generator here. I figured I would create, or I would use like at least 5 shadows. So I wanted to do like a green, red, dare I say, I don't know, maybe blue or white, something along those lines. But I really wanted to pull palettes that were like Christmassy, right? So what better palette than to pull the new release, holiday release from Nomad, which is the Polar Express, right? This is the carton that it comes in. I've done a video on this, a look, swatches. This is what the palette looks like here. So you've got some blues, you got gold, we even have some not very deep red. So I did pull a couple of palettes from different brands that have reds. I pulled the Bella Beauty Bar, and also Cosmic Beauty, formerly known as Cosmic Brushes. Their new release for the holiday, 'tis the season. Again, I've done a video and a short on this as well. if you go over to my channel. And so this is what 'Tis the Season looks like. So we've got some greens up here, we've got some reds, but these aren't really red. Like this is more cranberry color. But I mainly did pull it for the greens, just in case I got lucky, right? I'm hoping, but just to make sure that I got a green in here, I did pull another Nomad palette. So here is the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way from Nomad. And so I wanted to make sure that I was getting a green. Now, this could go either way, right? But at least there's a green in here. I'm bound to get a green, right? I'm bound to get a green. Okay, so Ireland Wild Atlantic Way from Nomad, gorgeous palette. Another Nomad palette, Polar Express. Cosmic Beauty, 'Tis the Season. And I pulled 3 other palettes. And here, this one is from Glamlight. And it is an older palette. It's, I don't think you can get these anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you can't. But this is from the Hershey's Kiss. They had like chocolate ones. And I think this is the cookies and cream palette here. Super cute. You guys know Package Ho. And Glamlight just kills me every time. They're just like, oy, they get me with the packaging, but their formula is always really great. I mean, occasionally we've got some misses, right? But so here is what this Hershey, oh, we got some, try to not blind you, but here's what these blues, you know, I think I'm getting pretty daring, mixing green, red, blue, but there's also like whites in some of these palettes too, in lighter colors. So hopefully I get lucky with that. So I pulled this one, excuse me, and from Bella Beauty Bar. Oh, and I also pulled this one from Nomad, which was the release I think this was the first one. This is when they released, I think it was at the end of summer, beginning of fall. And then they did Polar Express, and then they, or was it Speakeasy and then Polar? I think it was Speakeasy, but anyways, and I don't have that, but I do plan on getting the Speakeasy palette because I love Nomad, and it's a beautiful neutral palette. So I figured, okay, here's some blues that are a little, have a different undertone, and there's definitely some deeper reds in here. And then we have this beautiful red shimmer as well. Of course, there's yellow in here. So again, getting a little daring, but hey, okay. And I pulled one more, and this is the Vamp palette from Triple B, Bella Beauty Bar, which out of these brands are the only brand that I do have an affiliate code with, and I will put it down in the description box for you in case you want to check out this palette or any products from Bella Beauty Bar. But I'll also link these brands in the description box anyways for you, and just in case you are interested in any of them. This, again, I have an affiliate code, which is all capital letters, FFM Lisa. It'll save you 10%. And I do get a little bit of commission if you do use that code. And if you do, I appreciate it so, so much. It truly does help. And if not, that's okay too. Use another creator's code. Save yourself a little bit of money, okay? So if you guys don't know, this is, okay, Vamp, which they released this year. Towards Halloween or around about. And so the reason why I pulled this is, okay, we've got some reds in here, but there's also there's some grays. So if I got lucky, and yes, this is like a navy, which is called Lestat, and it's this deep dark blue. And then this color here. So I figured, okay, I'm really pushing it. But there's also this beautiful silver in here too, as well as this one. So, you know, I pulled some pretty ballsy palettes, but definitely colorful palettes. So we will see. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 palettes, and I'm going to pull 5 shades. And a majority of these, excuse me, you guys know, if you've been with me for a minute, about my constant having to swallow and stuff like that, so I do apologize. I'd say all of these, except for a couple of them, have 15 shades. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5, 10, 15. So this one has 15. Bella Beauty Bar also has 15. Yep. And I think Cosmic Beauty always has like 21. No, 20. And Nomad, this one, the Polar Express, is 15. So these two, minus this one has 6. 6, 12. So this is 18. All right, so this one 18, this one 6, all and 20. So 18, 20, 18, and 6. And these 3 have 15. Okay, good to go. So I think I'm gonna start off with, we'll start off with 'Tis the Season. And this is what 'Tis the Season looks like. And there is 20 shades in here. And I'm just gonna put the swatch of each color on my arm, so I kind of have an idea. All right, so in here, this one has 20, so I'm going to put 20 in here. You can see, and hit generate. Okay, it says 12. So we have got here, oh, this is a deep purple. Oh my God, did I pull the right? It's this one right here. And this one is called, well, it's called 'Tis the Season. It's the actual shade for the palette. So that's actually kind of cool. So I'm gonna swatch this. So I have a reference kind of palette going on my hand and arm here. Okay. So that is palette number 1 from Cosmic Beauty. And the next one, I'm just gonna go ahead and, and you know, when I pulled this little one from Glamlight, I was like, oh my gosh, this is pretty ballsy. I don't know if this is gonna work. So 3, 4, there's 6. All right, so I'm gonna put 6 in the generator. And as you can see, I put 6. Generate. 4. All right. It's a shimmer. It's because I started up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, all right. I can, and it's a really pretty, fairly lighter blue. I wish it was this one, but I'm okay with that. All right. So there's that. I can tell already this is gonna be so wild. I'm hoping I get lucky, but you know, that's not horrible. But let's see, we're gonna keep going here. So I'm gonna start with, again, with this one, Nomad Polar Express. Again, this is what the palette looks like. I'm really hoping for a white, or even maybe this shade. You know, somewhere over here, this shade, or here. Okay, well, there's 15, right? So I'll put it in the generator, 15. And generate. And it gave me 13. All right, I have 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, all right, well, it's this one here. So it's like this, like a metal chocolate bronzy, maybe, like, I don't, and this one is called First Gift. All right, let's see. I mean, okay, not terrible, not terrible. And my lids are already primed with my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. So my lids are already ready to go. I've got my base on, and I figured I'd put on a red lip. It matched my beautiful like sequin corset thing I got going. And one of my sisters had bought me these earrings and this necklace. She knows I love bib necklaces and chunky necklaces. It's my thing, I love it. And I love big earrings. So thank you so much, Stacy. I love you, girl. And it came the other day. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. So anyways, I just had to tell you that. The next palette we're gonna go into, which actually I'll leave that one because I started with Nomad, right? So let's go into, okay, this is gonna be scary, right? This is the 5 Fuji Lakes by Nomad, all right? 15 shades, and then we'll do their, by Nomad, the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way. And I think this is the one I said where it was 21, right? Or 18. 18. And then Bella Beauty Bar, the Vamp one, that one has 15. So I'm gonna put in the counter in the generator. All right, this one already is good to go. It has the 15, so I'm just gonna hit generate again. Oh, it's making me do it again. Okay. Generate. 1. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. It's this red shimmer, and it's called Fiery Maple. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous red shimmer. I've created a look, actually several looks with this palette. This is just a beautiful palette, period. I guess it could have been worse. I could have got a yellow. That color. This is definitely interesting for sure. So I have 6 palettes. So yeah, I might as well just pull 6. I'll just do 6 and somehow figure out on my small eyes, because I don't have a lot of real estate. So this will be pretty challenging for me. Like I said, I've never done this before. Having someone or something, whatever, like pick the numbers or in counting out and like picking shades for me. So, but I guess this is all part of the fun though, of doing this. And I have seen some beautiful looks, and I have seen some looks that were just like, oh no, I feel so bad. So this really is, it's just for fun. It's to see, it's challenging your creativity, your, some of your skills maybe, if you've been doing this a long time, which, I have not, and of course I still am learning, but this is the whole process of having, when I say having fun with your makeup, this is definitely one of the ideas, to have fun with your makeup, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. So, okay, we did 5 Fuji Lakes, and this is what our palette looks like so far. It could be worse, right? It could be worse. And here is the green. Okay. And this is 18 shades, right? Yeah. So we put 18 in there and generate. Okay, so 16. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it picked Patrick, and it is definitely a green. It is a clover green, grass green, like Christmas tree green. Well, I can't say Christmas tree green. That one would be more Christmas tree green. This is definitely grass green. All right, clover green. So I'll swatch that. I need a light color, like desperately. Truly, truly need a light color out of Vamp. Oh, and I don't think I'm gonna get that, not out of Vamp. This is what I have to work with, hoping that I get this shade down here. Or even, so I've got this purple. So getting one of these two or this one. Oh, I've got my work cut out for me. I don't even know. So this has got 15. Did I pull the right palettes, y'all? Did I screw myself? Seriously, let me let me know in the comments. I could have chosen any other, but I chose to, pull palettes that have been recent releases, minus the Glamlight in the Ireland Way. And the only reason why I pulled Ireland Way is because of the green, because I wanted to do a red-green. But y'all, it would have been okay if we had just these colors, but then there's these. So, okay, putting in 15 and then generate. 10. Okay. That is Hello Brother, and it's a shimmer. It's a multi-chrome. Actually, it's a duo. No, it's a straight up shimmer, I think. I think it's one of their duo foils. This one here. All right, we've got 2 red shimmers that... This one is more... All right, well, let's swatch this. Okay, so, you guys, I have 2 mattes. 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers and 2 mattes. And neither matte is a transition color whatsoever. Oh, okay. Okay. I screwed myself big time. I truly did. I truly did. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this. Or should I say, let's try to do this. Okay. So I've got my mirror. I'm just gonna put, and I've got my brushes out here and my Sigma switch. And we're good to go. I'm gonna take a sip of water. All right. Here we go. So I think I'm gonna start out with I think I'm gonna start out with this green. And then I'm gonna go to this matte here. Because I thought maybe if I took this shimmer, now mind you, y'all know I have hooded eyes. I have almond shaped eyes, not a lot of real estate going on here. So I definitely made this challenging for myself for the very first time doing, I pulled palettes that, you know, but hey, it's part of the fun. It's part of the adventure. Even if this comes out like, looking like crap, which it just may. But I am certainly going to try my best to do what I can to work with what I got, what I pulled. Because this shimmer is so, so that's the only one out of that one. So I'm gonna put that to the side and put the, so I've got the Nomad. It was this one, which is the first gift, this shade here. I am gonna take I'm gonna take my EO4. And I'm gonna go into this shimmer shade. Very lightly. And I'm just gonna let my creativity see what I can do with this, okay? And here we go. I'm just gonna fix the camera here a little bit. Okay. This is so nuts. But I'm glad that I did this though, because a couple of you asked me if I was planning on doing palette bingo, and I'm like, yeah, I have it coming, I have it planned, I'm just wasn't for sure when. And I knew I wanted to do my 2024 ranking, which now I'm kicking my ass that I didn't wait until I got Light in Your Eyes by Ensley Rain. And I also have the What the Fox palette coming in. So it's kind of, yeah, but that's okay. All right. So I'm taking what's called First Gift, which is this shimmer shade. And I am gonna put this up on my brow bone. All along, like so. And of course, the lighting it looks different in here, but just gonna put it all along my brow bone here. So did everybody get what they wanted for Christmas? I hope you guys all had an amazing, amazing day today. Because by the time you're seeing this, I'm gonna try to post it for like 6, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So at that point, I think everybody will be, you know, kind of calming down for the night or just finishing up dinner and all that kind of stuff. We had our Christmas dinner yesterday. Kind of just wanted to work around a lot of other people's schedules. Like my son worked today. He had to be to work today for 3. So, and normally when I do dinner like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I normally have dinner at 3 o'clock, anywhere between 3 and 4. That way it's, you know, a little bit after lunchtime and a little bit before dinner time. So it's like that happy medium, at least in my opinion. You know, that way come 5, 6, 7 o'clock, you're still pretty full, and I don't think that stops any of us from grabbing snacks though. And to ask me really what my plan is with this look, I really couldn't friggin' tell you. I'm just kind of putting this all right, I'm gonna wipe off my brush. And I'm pretty sure that is the only time I'm gonna be using that shade, I think. And so now, this is gonna come out crazy. I'm gonna go into the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way, and I'm gonna use this green that I pulled. So this palette here, which was Crow Patrick, that grass green, this one right here. And I am going to get a different brush. What do I want to do? I think I'm actually gonna take my Glam Light brush, this one, and I'm gonna try to go really light with this. I don't know how I'm going to. Oh, I forgot my. jar that I usually tap my extra powder off. That's okay. And I'm really going to tap that excess off as much as I can, even tapping it off even more to get it to be a very light. So getting it really into my brush. So it's still there, but it's hopefully just really light. And we'll go and do this side. And I think I'm gonna do this on the outside here. And because I'm gonna start with my own fake crease here, which is where I stopped that shimmer, because I purposely put that shimmer like a majority like up top of my brow bone. Because if I can get the purple to be this purple here, to almost be a lavender, if I tap off the excess and do exactly what I just did with the green, with the purple, and then put the purple here, I think I can get away with, I hope, but I truly think that I got this down to, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera here. I'm just gonna tap this green on, right underneath the shimmer and on my fake crease, where on my hood. But I'm also gonna bring it into my real crease here, just slightly, right? Just slightly. And then also into my socket. So just under the shimmer, in my real crease, in my socket, get that color in, because I tapped it off enough to the point where the green is coming out very softly. And that's kind of what I wanted, because these colors are crazy and these are not gonna go together, but I'm gonna do my best to help them go together if I can. I'm kind of actually blending this green into the bottom part of the shimmer. Just soften up the harsh line I had with the shimmer. So I've got it all down into my socket, manipulated it into the crease here, softened up the shimmer edge, all on my hood here. Just tapped it in small circles as well. Like that. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And tap off the excess. And also dab on the palette here to get even more excess off and really get the pigment into the bristles to kind of spread out the pigment. Do this eye. So again, I already know where I need to start. Right underneath the shimmer here. Just tapping it in right now. And then kind of getting it in my socket, my real crease. And then manipulating it into my real crease towards the front part of my lid here. And if it's gets on my eyelid, my lid period, it's fine, because that's gonna get covered with shimmer. And see, this one's a little darker. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more, but that's okay. Actually, I won't have to, because I can actually shear that out even more, because I don't want it to be any darker than this. So, does anybody have any New Year's resolutions? Come on now, you know you do. You know you do. I want to hear what they are in the comments. I'm not sure what mine is just yet. I kind of, I've been thinking about what I can do to help others in 2025, especially utilizing my YouTube channel, you know, helping, you know, women my age, just, I enjoy lifting other people up. And it's not for recognition, because I don't ever, if I do something for I don't tell them. Like, it's usually either a surprise, or, you know, unless it's my friend, or, you know, my best friend or something like that, or like my sister, that's one thing. But doing something for a stranger or whatever, I don't ever, it's just a surprise. And I'd like to do more on my YouTube channel here in the beauty community. I'm hoping, as far as like business-wise, and a dream of mine, definitely in 2025, I'm hoping to work with any of my favorite indie brands, like collaboration, or you know, something along like that line. Even though I don't think that would happen, but I don't know. I mean, on my YouTube, hello, on my TikTok, because I've been doing TikTok shop for over a year now, like a year and a half almost, that I have had opportunities that I never thought possible. And I'm so grateful for that. And so I'm hoping I can carry that over here on my YouTube channel. And just, you know, someday being able to work with one of your, I mean, I think that would be anybody's dream who loves makeup, right? And loves indie brands. So I guess that could be more of like a goal. And this is a crazy goal, but it's still a goal. And it certainly isn't going to happen in 2025. Who knows, it might not ever happen. But I do have a goal here on YouTube as far as subscribers. I would love to be able to hit 50,000 subscribers within a 2-year period, but that is whew, slim to who knows. But you know what? I have a positive outlook on it. And so long as all of us are having fun together and truly enjoying the passion that we have for makeup, that's the most important part. And if I can help women my age in any way, not be afraid of color, especially women with, or anybody with hooded eyes, I feel like, again, I've said this before, I feel like I'm contributing and I'm helping at least a little bit. So again, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just an enthusiast chica who just loves eyeshadow, loves makeup, and has hooded eyes and mature skin. And if there's anything that I do with the way that I do my eyes or my makeup that may help someone that has the same skin type as me, like I have oily combo, but mainly oil, definitely in the T-zone. My eyelids are oily. Acne scarring, you can see from, the acne scarring that I had, that in turn gave me really very, very large pores here. No matter what I do or what I use, it is going to be unless some other the only thing that would help really, it'd be like resurfacing, like laser resurfacing, and I sure the hell do not have money for that. And it would probably take me at least 2 or 3 rounds of that. But anyone just like with my skin type, to just help in any way I can. And I'm not saying how I do my makeup is exact, but I would like to think that when I do my makeup, it comes out pretty. I think so. So yeah, I'm not one to follow like lots of trends or anything like that. I am not a trendsetter, and I don't try to follow any of those things. I mean, sometimes they're kind of fun. They're kind of fun to do, just to see. But I don't live my life like that. I never have. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so I have some goals. Are there really New Year resolutions? Not really, just goals. And I really haven't thought about a New Year resolution really. But let me know in the comments if you have one, and maybe some goals that you might have for 2025, because I'd love to hear them. I truly would. Okay, so I think, and y'all know this is the last video it's raw and unedited, so you know that I'm gonna complete this eye look, but I'm not gonna sit here and make you watch me put on eyeliner and lash and all that. So I will complete the look and just put some eyeliner in my waterline. And, depending on where we're at, because we're already at 48 minutes, so, this is probably going to be another hour and 15-minute video. But it's going to be the last hour and 15-minute video. So I hope you stick with me. And if you have stuck with me this whole time, I appreciate you. And if you're new, hey, my name is Lisa, and we are doing Christmas palette bingo. And I love everything colorful makeup, especially indie brands. I hope you subscribe. I hope you stay a while, like and comment and say, hey. You never know, this channel might be for you. So, and for all the peeps that have been with me, I appreciate you so, so much. So I think I've gabbed my mouth enough. Whoop. I'm gonna clean off this brush. And now I'm gonna take this purple. Lord, help me. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. So I'm gonna take a smaller, actually, I think I'm gonna take my BK Beauty. This one here, Dome Brush. And I'm gonna go ahead into this purple. Oh, Lord. Which is out of the 'Tis the Season from Cosmic Beauty. It is this beautiful shade that's called 'Tis the Season. So it was that purple. So it was the shade name for the palette. And I'm gonna go and create my own crease with this and in my natural crease. Oh my God. All right, guys, here we go. I think this is gonna come out to be more of a Halloween look than it is gonna be a Christmas look. Oh my God. Okay. Here we go. All right. And I guess I don't know, I'm just having fun with it. And hopefully you guys are having fun with this too. Watching my struggles. Oh, but it's fun though. It is. So I'm kind of just starting my own crease on my hood and going into my natural crease with this domed brush from BK Beauty, which I think is the 207. And this was part of the Hooded Eyes set. And I do apologize because I said I was gonna link those brushes in my last video that I did. And when I looked in the description box, they weren't there. So I do need to fix that, and I do apologize. But I will definitely link them in the description box. I promise. I absolutely do apologize. It was kind of really late that by the time I downloaded it on the phone, it takes so long to download, like an hour, and however long the video is usually, and it's just crazy. So, and now I'm going back in, tapping off the excess. Seriously, this is gonna be more of a Halloween look, it seems. Or hey, even being so colorful that New Year's could be a New Year's look, right? I mean, green and purple isn't horrible. I think that they're a really pretty contrasting color, in my opinion. But more is more for me. I'm extreme that way. Some people will be like, girl, what are you, crazy? Technically, yeah. I'm a fucking nut job. Seriously. And if you're a nut job too, then we're gonna get along just fine. I love being silly. Life is too short to take yourself too damn serious, you know what I mean? It is too short. Have a good time. Laugh when you can. Love when you can. Make as many friends as you can. Love when you can. Say I love you when you can. Hug those people that you love when you can. Because you never know when you can't. You never know what the big man above has got in store for you. So, live life every day to the fullest. Make somebody laugh. Give somebody a compliment. You never know what that person's going through. There's a lot of people that walk around with a fake smile. And I was one of them for a long time. There was a smile. There was always helping someone, but I always put myself last. And it caught up with me. It caught up with me. And before Joey came along, and when my ex-husband left, after, almost 28 years, left me for another woman. And before I met this man, the love of my life, I thought everything was over. I thought, that's it, I'm done, And the narcissism that I was entwined in so many things that he led me to make me feel about myself, that I didn't do anything right, or it was difficult. And I actually stood on a bridge. And mind you, I was training to become an EMT in my small town in Chester, Vermont. And I was also working in my small town hospital emergency room. And one day, I put on a fake smile for so long. And it ended up, and this was before I was in therapy, I said to myself, hey, what is there more? And I was just in a place of just darkness. And what stopped me, long story short, okay, because I stood there for a long time. And some people just don't understand. And I know the holidays, and this actually was around the holidays, are hard enough. So what stopped me was there was a car that came down, which is surprisingly the country road I was on. There's usually no people that come down there, but there was a little girl in the back seat, and she turned and looked at me like I saw her take her seatbelt off, and turned and looked at me through the back window, and I swore that looked like my child, my daughter. And it snapped me out of what I was in, and I called and I got help right then and there. I took some time, and I got the help that I needed, and I'm so glad that I did. You just never know what someone is going through. You never know, no matter what their occupation is, race, color, creed, whatever, how rich, poor, it doesn't matter. Depression, anxiety, and it does get, a lot of people struggle with it, during the holidays. And so, I in the end, I was able to overcome that. And I believe that it was my Holy Father that was put that little girl in my path. And it was my journey to go down. I needed to go down that journey. And so once I learned through therapy, and I was not gonna take any medications. There was no, because I'd been down that road before too. And so just by going to therapy twice a week and just getting what I needed to get out and learning from, my therapist of different ways of how I can deal with certain things has helped me tremendously, And so I guess my whole point of saying all of this is if you are struggling and just know that you're not alone and know that, you be kind. You never know what people are going through. You just don't. And words are, I say, in my opinion, are worse than a weapon themselves. So just be kind because you never know what someone's going through. And I'm going to also put in the description box a crisis hotline. Just because I know during the day, during the holidays, like I said, some people, it's really hard, especially just with anxiety, depression. Maybe you've lost somebody and you just need someone to talk to. So I will put the crisis line in the description box as well, because I'm glad that they were there for me, and they truly did save me. And that little girl, and I'll probably never ever know who she is, but yeah. So I knew I took a curveball, and but I truly feel like when things are in my heart, they might be a squirrel moment for you guys. And trust me, I have many of them. But I always feel like, especially when something is on my heart, and I just have to say it, because I feel like it's meant for someone. And if that someone is you, one of you that might be watching this, I just know that it's going to be okay. And you're worth it. You are worth it. You are worthy. You are loved. And yeah, so know that you're not alone. Know that it is just a short time in your life, and this shall too pass. And I will leave the crisis link in the description box for you if you need it. So, not sure why I chose to tell this. I mean, again, I do have squirrel moments and whatnot, but like I just said, when something like that is on my heart, I have to say it. And I feel like because I've been gifted with discernment, and I just feel being this time of year, I think it was definitely, it was on my heart and I needed to say it, and it was warranted. For whatever reason, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that everything happens for a reason. So take that with what you will. But I do hope that it may help by telling my testimony, a little bit of it anyway, that there is light on the other side. And it may not seem that way right now, but trust me when I say I've lived a life for a hot minute now. I'm going to be 50 in March, as a lot of you know, but if you're new, you may not. And I've been through a lot of shit. It has not always been easy. And life has been, pretty rugged in a lot of moments in my life. But it has made me who I am today. And I wouldn't change a thing. Because if I would change something, then I probably wouldn't be here in Florida with Joey. I probably would have never started my TikTok to meet Joey and to be living the best life that I'm living right now with my soulmate. So just know, you never know. And I wouldn't have met some of the amazing women, men and women that I have met being on TikTok, and the friendships that I have made, and the friendships that I hope to make here in this community as well. It all could have taken a completely different path. So I'm kind of glad that I'm at where I'm at. So yeah. So this is where we are at, you guys. We are at this green purple moment that, I mean, it's not like, I don't know. It's not horrible. I mean, come on. Well, you know what I'm saying. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take this little bit of fluffy brush from Blend Bunny, and I am going to blend this out a little bit into the green just to get rid of the harsh lines. Now, again, this is for fun. I don't know if I did a great job pulling the palettes that I pulled, but is it horrible? I don't think it's horrible, but I certainly have had fun doing this, that's for sure. And it's not finished, so we still got a couple more colors to go. And I don't have like a light color to like blend out. So that's why I wanted to have the green really light. And I knew I wanted to put the purple in the crease and to start my, you know, fake crease. But again, is it horrible? No, it's not horrible. It could be worse, but it definitely could be better. That's for sure. Could be better. And I actually need to deepen up because this is darker than this. When I start talking and I get into like emotions, like I end up just doing the same thing, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm so concentrated on what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So now I'm just kind of building that color because this is like a little darker right here than it is over here. So I need to make, because it's driving me insane. And I was getting so much into my emotions that I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. So, and now I'm just bringing that purple, making this a V, okay? And we're bringing the purple onto the outer corner. And I just wanted to make sure that that was in my socket and blending it out, because these brushes do really well with blending out the harsh line too, just by tapping. It's pushing that pigment. Yeah, that's better. Clean off my brush. Now I'm gonna go back in with the Blend Bunny. What is this? This is B5. And do a little blending. Even taking some of the purple, just a little bit, so that I can pull it out, manipulate the the purple a little bit. Because it is on my lid, but I'm making it so it's kind of lavender by pulling it and manipulating it, blending it out here. So it's like lavender. And do the same thing on this side. Again, I think it came out, I mean, so far. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. But it's still too early to tell. I mean, because I've already used the green, I've used the purple, I've used this shade. I still have 3 shades to use. These 2 reds and this blue, like legit, the only thing I'm gonna do with the blue, okay, is I'm going to, if I can find it, I'm literally just gonna tap. Yeah. So I'm gonna take the Glam Light Hershey's Kiss, that color, that blue, and I'm literally just gonna pop it right in my inner corner here. So it was this blue down here, shimmer. I'm just gonna take pencil brush, coat my brush, tip of the brush, just enough to pop it in my inner corner. Because I am not putting any of, you know, the green or purple matte in the corner. I'm just gonna leave it blank. And I'm gonna pop this shimmer like so. I'll go over here. Oh, please tell me I didn't block that. Okay, good. And go back in a little bit so I can do the other side. The heck? And I'm actually gonna drag the shimmer out a little bit. My inner corner here. Blend it up a little bit. Y'all, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Do the same thing over here, drag it over towards the middle, and go back in a little bit more. Yeah, okay. 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 I mean, again, not horrible. Okay. So we have these 3 shimmers, right? We have these 2 reds to put on. Excuse me. So we have these two. Got those out of the way. So we've used all of these colors except for these two reds. Then I'm gonna plop them right on. And one came from Vamp, which was this one here. And then this red came from the Mount Fuji Five Lakes, Mount Fuji, yeah. So, this palette and this one. So I am gonna take this one first. No, I'm gonna take the Vamp. And it is called Hello, Brother. And we are going to take our EO1. And I did not bring any spray out here. And I didn't bring my NYX glitter glue either, like a dumbass. Okay, that's okay. All good. I'm not gonna use my finger or anything. I'm just gonna go in with the brush. Normally I would go in with my finger first, but I don't have any NYX glitter glue or anything, or spray. And this is kind of like a foil, almost. But it's not too flaky at all. But it's, you know, I wish I would have brought, I can't believe I didn't grab it. Oh well. And I am extremely disorganized. I thought I had my shit together, but I guess I just don't. Before I do that though, to end this look, I still need to go down here on my lash line, which I'm gonna take that purple and I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to, the purple that I had. And I'm just gonna lightly, with my pencil brush again from BK, and I'm literally gonna just take the purple that I have, because I don't want it to be too dark, because again, just gonna take the pigment that I already have right here and kind of lightly drag it down to my lower lash line. Just lightly. Almost so like it's kind of like here, where it's lavender here, it's gonna be that light lavender here as well. So I'm pretty much just borrowing some of this pigment here and dragging the rest of it, excuse me, placing it down the lower lash line. Do the same thing over here. Now when I put the shimmers on, I'm gonna go back into the purple so that I can blend the shimmer on the outside so there's not like a really harsh line. It's very, very light and it's okay. And I think the best thing as far as liner goes is to just use black liner, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. No, you know what? I'm gonna use my purple duochrome liner. Let's have some more fun with it, why not? And this is my ColourPop one. So this has kind of got like a, it's purple, but then it's got that like gold. Gold shift in it. But it almost has like a pink. It's like a pinky gold shift. It's really pretty purple. Yeah. And now, going to go, and I'm gonna get my 2 palettes ready. So I've already taken Hello Brother. And I'm just gonna put that deeper shimmer, that multi-chrome on the outer portion of my, because this is, oh. And I'm not gonna go up on my hood, I'm just gonna stay within my socket. And I'm gonna pat that on because, you know, I didn't spray it and I don't have any, this isn't gonna be intense because I don't have my glitter glue on and I didn't spray this. So this isn't gonna be as intense as it normally like really should. That's probably a good thing for the, you know what I mean? So I'm literally patting and dragging downwards. Pat, drag, pat, drag. Just so that I don't get a ton of fallout. And to be honest, a little bit. Which is understandable because, again, I didn't use any glitter glue or spray. So I'm gonna do half of this and then I'm gonna take the other red and put the rest of it. I apologize if you can hear the music. Joey's in the other room, so he's on his phone and he's like deaf. So, and everything echoes in this house. No matter if you're in the front room, it doesn't matter. You can have the door closed. If you have the volume where he has volume, it echoes throughout the whole house, like legit. So I do apologize. All right, I'm gonna wipe. I'm gonna do the other eye real quick. Definitely got some fallout going on. I should have known to bring my spray, but I did not, like a dumbass. So we are trying to prevent as much fallout as I can, but it's really provided. I mean, it's really not that bad though. I must say, yeah. And I did bring it up a little bit, and there's gonna be transfer on my hood anyway. So when I put it in my socket, it's gonna happen. So it is up on my hood a little bit. And I'll go in one more time. And then we're gonna put the other red shimmer on the rest of the lid. And then we're gonna blend that purple in with the shimmer to get rid of any harsh lines with my Glam Light brush. And then we're gonna call this look done, you guys. Because then I only have mascara and a lash to do. I might do a black liner before I put the lash on, just because there's not a whole heck of a lot of depth in the corner here. So, but that's my own fault. So I'm gonna take my Glam Light brush. I'm getting ahead of myself. Only because I know this is not edited, and you guys, it's already been an hour and 25 minutes. 5 more minutes, guys, stick with me. So I wiped off my brush, and now I'm gonna go into the Nomad, which the shimmer was called Fiery Maple, this red here. And we're gonna put that on the inner corner on both lids. And then we're gonna go into the Cosmic Beauty 'Tis the Season, actual shade, 'Tis the Season, purple, and blend that out in the corner. And that's gonna be it. So let me get this on. Completely different shade of red, different tone. Almost kind of looks like a pinky red versus Hello Brother from Triple B. And then I'm gonna manipulate that in my crease down here, like so. And then kind of blend these two like so. And yeah, I got some fallout on my face, but that's okay. I've powdered so I can just wipe it away. Like that. Very, very interesting, y'all. Very, very interesting, for sure. And really, did I pull the right palettes? I mean, hey, like I said, I wanted it to be like green and red. I didn't expect it to really be purple and red with some green. So, and the type of blue that's in like the corner I'm using is, yeah, interesting for sure. Send help, somebody, please. Send help. So that, my friends, okay, I'm just finishing this up here. My friends, my queens, my sisters, my besties, my peeps. Legit. I'm gonna wipe off my brush here. And that is in that one, so we're just gonna take that purple, 'Tis the Season, with my Glam Light brush, and we're gonna finish this look up. By going into the purple so that I can blend this in the corner, and I'm gonna go in diagonally. I guess he had a hard time getting out of the chair. Did you hear that? All right, that's that one, and go in and do the other side, and we are done. Seriously, it didn't come out as horrible. I mean, I'll give you a close-up here in a second. I'm coming in diagonally here. My lipstick has completely worn off, which was the ColourPop Frosty the Snowman liner. It was the red one. I can't remember what the name of it was, but I had got that at Ulta, and it was the only item left from that collection was the lippy set, the lipstick and the lip liner. So I grabbed it, and it was on sale. It's a pretty red. And then I just threw the Glam Light Trick or Treat gloss because it had red and orange shimmer in it, but you couldn't, so I threw that on top. But it's pretty much, I wore it for like two hours, hour and a half maybe, like before I started filming. So it really didn't last all that long. Ooh. So I'm wiping off my brush, and that, my peeps, seriously, I'm gonna give you a close-up and of this look, and we are at an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 31, I should say. Here is a close-up. I mean, now, again, I have some harsh line going, and I could just take this here and blend it out a little more. Like so. But I don't want to keep you guys sitting here any longer. I had a blast doing this. My very first palette bingo. And if you made it through this whole video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my content. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it may be for you. I hope you have an amazing one and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I had a blast doing this, and I will link everything in the description box below for you. These brands, everything that I used. And I also will link the crisis phone number in the description box. If you are struggling this Christmas, this holiday season, I know everybody sometimes, just needs a little bit of help. And if you are struggling, know that you are heard, you're seen, you're worthy, and you're loved, and you're worth being here. So if you need help, just go down to the description box below, and there's a number, and someone will be there to help you. So with that, you guys, this is my last video on my phone. Thank you for being so patient with me. Still be patient with me because I am on this new journey with computer and stuff and editing, but I'm doing it all for you guys, for your watching experience to be better and to bring you better content. And with that, you guys, thank you so much. And yeah, till next time.